very good morning, guys. Welcome to day two. Right, so thanks for joining, trusting us, and joining us. Today's agenda is right. Yesterday framework will add hooks in the framework. Okay, and before method and after method. Then later we'll see that how to run only the failed test cases that we'll see maybe Monday we'll see. Okay, how suppose there are some 100 test cases. There are some 10 test cases failing. I want run only the 10 failed test case, right? That is one of the standard question which is asked in an interview. Okay, we'll see that maybe Monday we'll see. Now the today's agenda is right hooks and the stability framework. Then we'll come back again on Monday. We'll see some left behind topics. Then we'll go for the postman, the whole idea, the API testing. We go on the Monday part. Okay, so this is going to be the plan for the day. Okay. So now let's get start. Okay, let me share the screen. Now let's go to the yesterday's project. Okay, which we created yesterday. Okay. Now I'm going to add one package here. Okay, hooks, right? Browser hooks, right? I'll add browser underscore hooks, right? I'll add. We didn't add the com, right? Which normally the star organization seems good. But I'll just say browser underscore hooks. We'll add hooks in the project. Okay. So okay, so what is the purpose of hooks, right? Hooks are nothing but a block of code. Okay, the hooks are nothing but a block of code run before or after the scenario. So it runs before and after the scenario. Okay, that is used to allow to perform some setup or tear down task. Okay, it is before the code runs, what we should do, what is the pre-request, and after the code is run, what is the post condition. Okay, so to set up these things, we do keep hooks in our framework. Okay, so now let's go. Then I created one class here. I'm going to extend the library class here to get the web drive instance. Okay, now I'm going to create two methods here and add two annotations. One is at before what needs to be done before a test case needs to execute, and I'll create one method launch app. Okay, then I'll write a code now. I'll call the browser launch app method, the launch method, which I used in the library class, which I extended previously the line, right? I'm going to call the browser launch code from the library class. Next one is I'm going to create one scenario, one annotation at after, and I'm going to create one method here now. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the close method, driver.quit method, right? Here, driver.quit method. So it's going to before a scenario, it's going to launch an app, and after a scenario, it's going to tear down. Okay. Okay. Now what we should do is this hook class, we should give the path in the runner class. Now we should give the hooks path in the runner class in the blue. After the step definition, we should give comma, right, and we should give browser underscore hooks. Okay. Now we should give that. I should give double quotes, right? And then we'll run this class. Okay. Now we have to comment this code, right? Okay. Understood. Okay. Now this one needs to be commented. Okay. Now let's run the code now. I'll run this with JNet. Create script, non-point exception coming. Format. Let me see. Again, now it's again failing. You see JavaScript execution error here. Let me go and see. Let me see the imports. Let me import the Cucumber IO package. Okay, the package is for issue. So I changed to Cucumber IO Java. Now it's fine. It launched the browser. It's going to pick the book appointment now. Next one is book appointment with couple of doctors. Okay, now it's going to click submit, and it should take the screenshot, and then it should quit the browser. Now hooks is working. Okay, so now hooks is working. So you can see, right, hooks is working, and as you saw yesterday, should have taken a report now. Okay, now one thing we'll add here in the right in the future file is, right, then we'll move to Serenity. Okay, so can we go to the future file, please? Future file. Okay, now if suppose, right, I want to right, make it is select different cities, right? Okay, now suppose I want to test with different locations, right? I'll go for scenario outline. Okay, I want test with different scenarios. I'll go for different locations. Right? I'm just giving a demo of scenario. Okay, I am very sure all will know it. Okay, but it's my duty to show the data-driven testing here. Okay, the data-driven framework, adding data-driven framework in our code. Okay, so examples, then I'll give location, and I'll give some two locations here so that it's iterating to two types. So these are right places in in Chennai. Okay. Okay. Now I want to regenerate the steps and add the step definition file. So that I need to run this feature file. One minute, it needs to generate a step. Okay. Now we got a step. Let me copy here. Then I paste it here. This I need to pass a value here. Okay. So let me take this as location, and I pass that argument here. That's it. Very simple. Now it's going to iterate for two times. Okay, one is for Perigodi and next one is for Tamba. Okay, now let's go to runner class and run again. Now it's going to run for two times. Okay, first time is going iterating to Perigodi. Then it took the date. It's going to select the speciality. Then it's going to click the submit button. Okay, now I need to iterate the second time. See again, right? It's going to go for the data driven here. It's going for the next location here. Okay. So this is called data driven framework. Data driven framework means passing a multiple data in a single field. Right. That is called data driven framework. We can do a lot of ways. One is by if I have a large set of data, right? I can go for extensive. I have a small set of data. I can go for scenario outline. I can use a combination of SNG data provider also. Suppose right, I want test for like multiple credentials, right? I can go for test SNG data provider combination also. Okay, so these are the different ways of testing the different data. Okay, so now it did pass two scenarios. Let me go and check the report, please. So it passed with two scenarios. First is Permudi. Okay. Next we should see. Let's just go down. Tamra, right? It passed with two locations. If you notice the right data, scenario report, right? First is Tamram. Next, the first is Permudi. Next one is Tamram. So it did locate with two sets of data. Okay. So this is one small framework, hybrid BD framework. Well, let's go to the code. Okay, so we can do lot of things with this guys, right? For example, we can do a lot of utility classes we can create. Okay, Java utility we can create, Excel utility, right? We can add Excel code here, data comparison code here, DB code here. In the same framework, we can add API automation right framework here, mobile automation framework here. We can make it a big integrated framework, right? We can do here. Okay, so there are a lot of enhancements we can do with this help of this framework. And for time being, we are giving a demo for a very small, simple framework. I hope this one was useful. If you are a fresher and not aware of framework, I'm very sure it should be useful. Hope it was useful. Okay.